The Suwannee River is an iconic part of Florida's existence. Starting in Fargo, Georgia, and ending at the town of Suwannee, that dumps out into the Gulf of Mexico, this incredible river valley is the demarcation line that divides the state from the part that was once attached to Africa to the part that had always been a part of the North American continent. For nearly 2 decades, I have spent countless hours exploring this corridor with a focus on the beautiful bits of single track that line the riverway. 3 years ago, Graham Partain started connecting the dirt roads that surround the river valley, and through a mix of his work and the existing knowledge of the single track corridors, a Suwannee bikepacking route was established. In the middle of this bikepacking route, there is a magical little loop that Graham calls the Charles Spring Loop. There are numerous springs that surround this area, but this particular ride focuses just on that spring the Charles family used to homestead at and ultimately the place of their final rest. This was the first year I had the opportunity to host a group start on this route, and we were fortunate enough to have an overcast day with, dare I say, a cool breeze throughout. Magically, we spent the day riding blissful dirt roads, marveling at the towns and the tobacco and wheat fields, and noting all the agriculture that thrives along this area. It's interesting to see how different the roads are in summer compared to spring when we usually ride them. The area is lush and bushy with greenery. The roads more rough and marked up with extra traffic caused by the need to harvest last season's crops and plant anew. The real reward of this loop, of course, comes at Charles Spring. The cool, crisp water is a refreshing respite regardless of the season. When it's hot, the 72 degrees induces the delights of a cold plunge. When it's cold, the water feels warm. Florida is truly magical in that regard. Majestic, oak-lined dirt roads, springs, cliffs. This corridor has something everyone needs to see. We are so fortunate because we'll be back here to Bikepack it in December when we're doing the Suwannee River Tour, and in April when we do the Forgotten Florida. As we cross the iconic bridge and make our way into town, we are stoked to have finished another amazing ride. Thank you for watching and take care.